TV evening broadcast. Thanks to all our viewers and those that will join us for the first time. I welcome every one of you to this channel. This is where we say it as it is. No bully, we don't bully, we don't attack. Here we say it as it is. Please help us share, like, and subscribe for more updates. On this channel, we educate ourselves on the need for freedom. Either you are a Biafran, either you are a Yoruba nation. On this channel, we educate ourselves. Today, the breaking news is that the northern leaders, they have released a communique that they are not having any business with the federal government of Nigeria again. And this is a serious issue. And the issue has been causing a lot of fear, because we all know that Northern, they are the one controlling Nigeria. I'll quickly read it because of our time, because I don't want to take our time today. Happy Sunday to all our viewers, wherever you are watching right now. Please help us like, share, and subscribe. Happy Sunday. If you're a Muslim, we greet you. Happy weekend. On this channel today, we are looking at what the Northern leader said concerning President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the people in Aso Rock. Eshe, you are welcome. Eshe, you are welcome. Eshe. They said that Northern leader, let me quickly read it, as Sahara reporter reported. So I will quickly read it, and I want to play some videos that back this write-up, that back it up, so that I don't want to waste our time. This is the video, the message by Sahara reporter. Let me quickly read it. He said, Northern region is angry, regretting voting for Tinubu, ready to go against him in 2027. That is Arewa Forum. They are angry seriously. And a lot of them too, they have been coming out on videos to say that there is no going back, that they are ready to frustrate the effort of federal government. And before, are they not frustrating the effort before? Are they not frustrating the effort before? So this is just anyway. Let me quickly read it. Please help us like and share and subscribe. The Arewa youth leader also criticized some state governors for their lack of creativity and initiative in generating revenue within their states. The Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, AYCF, a Northern Nigerian sociocultural group, has stated that the Northern people regret voting for President Bola Tinubu in 2023. Did you hear that? Okay. Now, I'm coming. The president of the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, that is Alhaji Shetima Yerima, added that the Northern people are willing to work against Tinubu re-election in 2027. Can you see that? That they are willing, they have planned everything to make sure that they will work against Tinubu. I'm coming now because I will bring out some points there, because enough is enough. If he does not change the current situation of the country, he addressed the broader dissatisfaction in the north, reflecting on the high expectation from the Tinubu-led government, emphasizing, can you see that? They emphasize on that. He emphasizing. Now, let me read that. He said, let me read the down part of it. Now, said, the Arewa youth leader also criticized some state governor for their lack of creativity and initiative in generating revenue within their states. Speaking with Vanguard, he noted that some governors rely heavily on federal allocation, preferring to share federal fund with their cronies rather than investing in their state development. You can see that. I'm still playing some video so that I quickly read that so that you get where we get the information. On this channel, we don't carry fake news. So we say it as it is because the purpose of broadcasting, the purpose of this message on this channel is for everybody to be educated, for us, the need for us to know that there's a need for us to get our freedom. Because we can see now that Nigeria is the one hosting us now. Either you are a Biafra, Nigeria is the one hosting you now. Either you are Yoruba, Nigeria is the one hosting you now. So we cannot even use the word hosting. God said, maybe I should use the word that what will I use now? So that I will not say what the YouTube will. Now, they are now coming out one by one now that everything that they have discussed. And one funny thing about the North is that once they discuss, they are always united. Unlike the two other tribes, unlike Yoruba, unlike Igbos. Once the North said they are going somewhere, you see that they will face it. That place is where they are going. But when it comes to Yoruba, you still see some people that they will say, Omeni onisedi bebere, kafileke sidi omelomi, that your daughter will not have a big this thing, and you put the bead in another somebody's child this thing. The same thing applicable. You see some people in Igbo, they will stand up and say, no, we don't have leaders, so everybody, they are leaders. No, nobody can be controlling me. Nobody, naughty, they don't do that. They don't do that. Their own, that is, all right? Their own, they are always facing one, all right? Their own, they are always facing one place. But in case of other tribe, in the Yoruba, you see some people, like they will be betraying the effort of people that want them to go out. For example, now, what is Oni doing in Buhari's house? What is Oni doing in Buhari's house? That has been the question everybody has been asking since yesterday now. Or is it the day before yesterday? Buhari, that we all know that is the one that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. This same Fulani people. This same Buhari is the one that arranged people to go and get Sunday Igboho by fire by force. Thank God for the grace of God upon his life that he escaped. So what is he doing there? They said they will come and beg Buhari so that every good thing he has done during his tenure. Please, can you just mention one good thing that Buhari did during his tenure? Bigotry at the high level, economy hardship at the high level, every form of atrocity happened during Buhari regime. And Ooni of Ife is now going there. He's now saying, we want you to come and assist Tinubu. Because the Northern said that they are not allowing Tinubu to go the second time. They have been saying it. I brought some videos before. You remember, like 2-3 months ago, we have had some program on this channel that I said the Northern said that Tinubu is a one-time president. That they are not going to allow him to go for the second time. That's why Oni is moving up and down now. When Sunday Igboho was arrested, did Oni go about and beg Oni and say, please help us release Sunday Igboho? When Nnamdi Kanu he's still there till today now. Have you seen any Oba to gather together and say, oh yeah, even including their own Obi, Abi, what do they call their king, or what do they call it in the East? None of them. It's as if that these people, or not, don't let me even use the word as if, they are enjoying the atrocity that all these our leaders are committing. That is why they cannot come out. That is why they cannot come out. You can see what we are facing. Now, the Northern leaders, I told you in the previous, we have done a show like that. I told you, I said that Northern, they like divide and rule. divide and rule. Like this one I read now, some people will be fronting that. Some people will be carrying another one so that there will now be diversion. The Boko Haram will be doing their own. The foot soldiers, the Lakurawa will be doing their own. The ISWAP will be doing their own. Then these people too, they will be fronting their own. But if it is not south or east now or west that raise an issue, they will make sure they manipulate some people within us to stand up and say, tell your people no. Tell your people that's not the way to go. That is not the way to go. But not, they will face one place to achieve their own goal. Before maybe they say Muslim ticket will favor us. And that is what they want. Muslim. Why is it now that they are now crying now that they don't want Tinubu again? Why? Every time they are changing guards in Abuja, in Yaso Rock, because this northern, they are ready to take over government at any time. They are ready. They are the one much in the military. If you go to custom, they are the one. Go to immigration, they are the one. Go to civil defense, they are the one. Because they've already foresee it that the way this thing is going, and they want to rule by fire, by force. That's why they said they are born to rule. That's why they said they are born to rule. So with the few things that Kemi now said, like the video we played yesterday, everything Kemi said now, they are now saying that Kemi go gbabode for Nigeria o ti gbabode o, is a bastard o, she's a this and that o. Is everything she said, is it not true about Nigeria? She's not the first person saying it. You those of you that watched the video we did yesterday, you heard what Okonjo Iweala said. The same thing Dele Farotimi said. The same thing most of all these activists said. The same thing is still happening today. The same thing is still happening. Let me play this so that we all understand what I'm trying to say now. What this man said.
Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. This clip is titled Alleged Regional Government Bill in Circulation, if true, overtaken by events.
Just listen, no?
A document alleging to be a bill submitted by Bola Tinubu to the National Assembly seeking to revert and to amend the 1999 Constitution and give regions independence from the central. In other words, going back to regional government arrangement. It's in circulation all over the social media.
Right.
If this bill is true, and I hope it is true, my message is clear that the bill has been overtaken by events.
I'm coming.
What the preponderance of Nigerians need now is not regional government, but they want an independent country of their own. Regional government belongs to the past. Currently, the agitation is for self-determination for all regions, ethnic nationalities wishing to have their own country. Anything short of that is chasing the wild goose, and will not pass the passage of time. I will not see the daylight. Indeed, what Nigerians are going through now, the way and manner, we are being collectively mismanaged. We are being assaulted. We are being pauperized. We are being reduced into pitiable combustible materials. We are being reduced into beggars, into slaves. By the Bola Tinubu regime is emboldening many of us who were formerly against breaking of Nigeria into smaller nations. We are now reversing ourselves. The majority of us, including myself, who was formerly against smaller nations out of Nigeria, is now fully committed to having Nigeria broken into different countries out of choice or out of compulsion. so that we can go and manage ourselves in our own way, in our own speed, in our own style. Organizations of taking into consideration our culture, our beliefs, our socialization, our meaning, if you like. We are tired of a central government where everybody has been made to become a slave. Everybody has been used to this, except the few who are milking the country high, empty, and dry, who are stealing our collective patrimony, collective resources, who are sending us fear and terror, who are deceiving us every day, every night, every hour, every week, every month, all year through. And therefore, those who are thinking that a deal to take Nigeria back to legal are doing any favor, they are making the biggest mistake. That is not what Nigerians need. What Nigerians need is dissolution of Nigeria into smaller nations, out of choice or out of compulsion, in peace, not in pieces. Anything short of that would not see the light of the day, would not address the current challenges, would only be postponing the evil thing. Enough for the wise. Start, please.
Now, did you hear what that man said now? That even those in the north, they are not afraid anymore that they should share the country. The same thing American is asking for. Give us our nation, United States of Biafra. The same thing Sunday Igboho is fighting for. Give us our nation, Yoruba nation. That they said Sunday Igboho now cannot come inside again. He live on exile. Nnamdi Kanu is being trapped somewhere now. And the people they are fighting for, they keep quiet as if nothing is happening. They keep quiet as if, instead of that, even people that are these Orabweze and Ekpa and co, they are still the one frustrating their efforts, sending people into their midst to destroy their camp. The same thing happened in Yoruba. Yoruba will have been far gone before even Biafra declared their United States of Biafra. Before Netiri came in and spoiled the business for all of them. And that is why I'm always saying it. If we people don't stand firm and stand and take the step, bold step, what this man said now, is it different from what Kemi Badenoch said? So even she said something that even that the Nigerian police, that no, he said something. Is it today that we've been talking about Nigerian police? Even Kemi Asat, when she was young, she experienced that as far back as that year. Now, it's still happening to today. It's still happening. And nothing changes. The reason I'm always bring this is that, you know, this program is a documentary program. It's just to educate us. Because when many people, it's a program that you can rewatch. It's not a program that we do it just to, it's a program that people rewatch. If the thing that, look at what has been happening in the past. Because when we say a lot, we say you are denigrating, you are not supporting Nigeria, you are not doing this. No, we educate people. You know, history has gone out of history. It has gone out of the school curriculum now in Nigeria. Why? Because the more you know the history, the more you know how to fight for your rights. That is why they purposely remove history in the school. There are some things that we started saying, this is how it happened in 1964, this is how it happened in 1968, in 1970, this is how it happened. Some people don't know that is why they don't know how to fight. You look at those people that are fighting for Yoruba nation, you see that the people that are above 40, the young ones will tell you, the Indomie generation, they will tell you they don't care as long as they can jackpot to another country. But if you jackpot and the Fulani take over your land, you come home one day now. Look at what Kemi said. Let me quickly see if you can do that before we listen to. I'm coming. Let me just
You know, remember my experience with the police in Nigeria was very negative, and coming to the UK, my first experience with the police was very positive. You know, the police in Nigeria would rob us. Like, when people say, "Oh, I had this bad experience with the police because I'm black and they're white," I was like, "What the hell?" You know, I remember the police stole my brother's shoes and his watch. His shoes? Yeah, they took his shoes and his watch. It's a very poor country, so you know, people do all sorts of things, and giving people a gun is just a license to intimidate. But that's not the bar we should use for British police. Obviously, it should be much higher. But my experience was so positive. When I was burgled, for example, the police were there, very helpful. They eventually caught the person. This is 2004, so 20 years ago. The police did catch, they did catch criminals, and now we've given them too much to do, in my view. So the police are the first line of defense for everything. And I think that burden makes it a lot harder for them to actually do the basics. And that's another thing that we need to look at. Let's talk about some of the social issues that have exploded.
Now, look at what she said now. The same issue is still happening today. The video we did, a video yesterday that a man said he was arrested 15 years ago unlawfully, and he was just locked up in prison. He was there for 15 years. No trial, nothing. Before God just saved him and this asked him to go. The man that said he closed down his shop is telling his people that tomorrow we are going to see you, and he ended up being in prison for 15 years. That's why sometimes when we say may Nigeria never happen to you, it's not a cause. But some people don't understand. You will do business, and in your right eyes like this, you see the business going down, and the government will still be asking you to come and be paying. No tax holiday, nothing. Your business is going down now, about to die. And they will see the official will still be coming and say, hey, you have to pay. You must get the permit for this. You must get the permit for that. You must get this. You must get that. You have to pay this. You have to pay that. And you want the country to grow. When microeconomic businesses, all those small businesses are not growing, how do you want people to get job? All those small scale business, microeconomies, they employ more people than all those offices. But those business, they will make sure the business fine. How do you want people to survive? Many a time I've said it on this platform. I said that it's not that we are scaring you people. If you want to do business, you know, Davido said something. And everything Davido said, is it not true now? We all know what Davido said, that they said, why is he saying that? Thank God that a celebrity like that can come out and say it. Compared to some Yoruba artists, they will keep quiet and they will be telling you all is well. During Jonathan, we know what they did at Ojota. They were shouting, hey, Jonathan, oh. But now, the petrol is sold. The petrol now is 1,050 naira. Some area 1,000 some area 150, some area 1,075 naira. But none of these artists come out. Even the film that they are doing, and I've said it, they are the one do ritual. They are the one that will do husband snatching. They are the one, all sort of bad thing that can pollute society is what you will find from them. You will see it in their movie. They will not do film that will educate the government. They will not do film that will educate the masses. They will not do the film that will educate the children. Most of their film, not even rating. Unlike before, when we are small, there will be rating, family, there will be 18, there will be 16, there will be PG, there will be all this. Nonsense upon nonsense now. You will not do film that when government officials see it, they will see this one is fiction, this one is sci-fi, this one is this one is that. They are home. They don't have vision for that. But the one that can scatter home, husband snatching, wife, pastor having connection with the member, connection afar having connection with the. Those are the film. You project, do something that will educate people. They will not do that. But the Northerners now, what they are saying is that they are not supporting Tinubu again in 2027. They said they are tired. They said they are tired. In fact, their plan underground is to snatch the government. Àbíkínà pé overthrow the government. Ẹ ṣé o, wọ́n ní ká máa sọ Yorùbá. Wọ́n ti ń kí wa pé ẹ kú ètò pé ká máa sọ Yorùbá nìtumọ̀ rẹ̀ o. Ẹ ṣé, we really appreciate it. Nǹkan tí Ọọ̀ni lọ ṣe lọ́dọ̀ Buhari la sì ń sọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ torí is of no use. Gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé Buhari bayé jẹ́ ó ba ọ̀run jẹ́ ní Nàìjíríà. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ mú owó tó kó lọ Nìjẹ̀ gan kò jèrè bọ̀ ńbẹ̀. Wọ́n ti ní kíníkè jèrè bọ̀ lẹ́yìn ọkọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ rẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ́rọ̀ Buhari. Ọọ̀ni tó wá lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Buhari ń sìn pé Buhari o ṣé o bá wa support ọmọ wa o kó náà lè ṣàṣeyọrí o. Ẹjọ́ àṣeyọrí wo Buhari ṣe kí l'Ọọ̀ni ń tà láti sọ pé bí Buhari ṣe parí títí ẹ̀ náà ni kí Tinubu náà tó parí. Ẹ wá gbà mí. Àbẹ́yìn èèyàn ṣé ó dà pé I don't know, maybe you reason the way I'm reasoning. We all know Buhari did not achieve anything for good 8 years. So they are now saying Buhari should encourage Tinubu also to do the same thing. So what are they now trying to say? I don't know. I don't understand though. The way some people reason though. Now let's look at this video before we round it up. I've said it. I don't want the video to be long. Let's just look at this.
It is quite obvious that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never drop the agitation for Biafra. If the federal government of Nigeria is asking a man who has been discharged and acquitted by a very qualified court in the Federal Republic of Nigeria to drop his agitation, or they are still harboring the intention to keep him in incarceration. It simply means that the federal government of Nigeria is absolutely lawless.
Did you hear that? Help us like, share, and subscribe for more updates. I used to say it in Yoruba. I said, Aroniowale Onikoyi Osimi Ogun. Freedom is never given. It's not a Christmas gift. Everybody will fight for it. You fight for your rights. If you want the United States of Biafra to stay, you will fight for it. Oh, Yoruba nation, Yoruba Oduduwa Republic, Yoruba nation, we will act for it. We fight for it. Help us like, help us share, help us subscribe for more updates on this channel. This channel is all about freedom. It's all about educating. We don't insult, we don't bully. Yoruba nation, no going back. Or a United States of Biafra. Yoruba nation, no going back. Yoruba nation, no going back. Yoruba nation, no going back. Please like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Mo kí wa o. Happy Sunday. Mo kí gbogbo wa o. A kú ìsinmi òní o. Thanks for watching.